Hello everyone, I am the MLP Connoisseur, and I'm here to continue the Season 5 premiere review. We last left off on Part 2, where the main six are now stuck in a room, and we can see that the equal sign cutie marks that were just placed on them by Starlight Glimmer are starting to control them and affect them in a way that they can't do anything special, and they start to act more normal. Twilight recalls that there were only 8 magical items from her research, and none of them were staff. As Starlight opens the door, she introduces them to the town and asks them if they are ready to join them. Fluttershy proceeds to say that she wants to join them as the others deny joining and are forced back into the locked room. Starlight then asks Fluttershy to say who mentioned about the vault in the first place, and she says that she does not remember. Starlight once again asks to point them out, and one of the 3 who did tell them about it give themselves up and gets locked in with the other 5. It's only a matter of time, he says, till you accept our way. Fluttershy then stays in Starlight's cottage and escapes through a chimney during the night as she goes to the vault to get the main six's cutie marks back. Double Diamond, who was a towns-pony, brings the main six's cutie mark from the vault to Starlight Glimmer as she wants to make sure that nothing happens to them. After drying some water off of herself that she spilled, it's revealed that Starlight herself has covered her equal sign cutie mark and actually has her own unique cutie mark. Party Favor, who was the one who turned himself in and was one of the 3 who revealed about the vault, comes out of the house the next day saying that they never stop talking about how special they are in their cutie marks, and then Twilight follows them out, saying that she's considering joining. Fluttershy then attempts to reveal Starlight's cutie mark by spilling some water on her, and after finally doing so, the townsfolk are stunned. She also says that the staff was just a stick, and that it was her magic that was able to perform the spell to make them equal. She says that she created harmony, and that everyone is equal, to which the townsfolk say that everyone was equal but her. This line, and this whole scene, made me think of something that I saw very recently. There was a book that I just so happened to be reading in an English class of mine called Animal Farm. To tell you the gist about the book, the animals in a farm take control of the farm as they feel that they're being threatened poorly by the farmer. Later on in the book, 2 pigs named Snowball and Napoleon become the leaders, and after spreading rumors about Snowball being a traitor, so to speak, he gets chased out and Napoleon becomes the sole leader. What relates to this episode, however, is this. The animals made a set of commandments to follow, and they practice a religion known as animalism. And as the story progressed, the pigs changed the law, to the point where the only law left was all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. This goes to show how a leader can create a happy environment, but in reality, there's always tension ready to boil over, if not dealt with in an appropriate manner. Here we can see that Starlight failed to acknowledge that her townsfolk wanted to have cutie marks, or at least some of them did. And that's why when they saw her cutie mark, everything went downhill as she realized that a lot of them did not want to be forced out of their own cutie marks. So the townsfolk help to catch Starlight, who's trying to flee to the mountains along with the main six's cutie marks. And I did appreciate how the townsfolk helped, as before, as said by Starlight, perhaps they were meant to help the main six rather than the other way around, as the map would imply. After retrieving the cutie marks back, Starlight Glimmer runs away, and the main six go to the town and have a celebration. Overall, this episode was very well written, and had the adult sense of some sort of cult or belief, be it towards communism or towards some other type of ideology. Animation of the cutie marks piqued my interest especially, and overall it was fluent. If you haven't realized as well that Princess Luna and Celestia were not in this episode, it's actually the first premiere or finale of this whole entire series that hasn't featured them in it. So, by rating this episode, I'm going to rate animation with an A. I'm going to rate the moral with an A. The moral progression with a B, as it took the whole entire episode for them to learn that, rather than them learn it before and just use it later on, although I understand why they did that. And character development with a C, as there really wasn't much at all. Although there was a lesson, there wasn't much of a character development. If anything, the only character that was influenced was Starlight, which is a good thing, of course. This has been the review for Part 2 of the season premiere. I am the MLP Connoisseur, and I thank you for your time.